Hi, I am Caitlin Fergulia, and today I'm going to be talking about the Special Olympics of Southern California organization. First, I will tell you about what they do. The Special Olympics of Southern California is a nonprofit organization dedicated to enhancing the physical and mental health of people with intellectual disabilities in Southern California. The Special Olympics was founded by Eunice Kennedy Shriver in 1968, and the Western California Regional Section was founded by Rafer Johnson in 1969. The first annual Western Regional Special Olympics was held at the Los Angeles Coliseum, where 7 Western states competed in track and field and swimming. In 1972, the first International Special Olympics was held at UCLA and Santa Monica Community College, where 2,500 athletes competed from 8 different countries. In 2019, the Special Olympics organization was able to expand to 4.4 million athletes, with 80,000 events and competitions being held annually. Their mission is to provide year-round sports training and athletic competition in a variety of Olympic-type sports for children and adults with intellectual disabilities, giving them continuing opportunities to develop physical fitness, demonstrate courage, experience joy, and participate in a sharing of gifts, skills, and friendship with their families and other Special Olympic athletes and the community. Some sponsors of this organization include the Law Enforcement Torch Run, Kaiser Permanente, United Airlines, Disney, and California State University of Long Beach. The Law Enforcement Torch Run has been their largest public awareness and grassroots fundraiser. In 2016, they raised $1.5 million for Special Olympics of Southern California. Sponsors, families, friends, and the community act like ambassadors to the movement by spreading awareness in multiple ways. Those with intellectual disabilities often do not get the attention they need when it comes to exercising, physical activity, or even health. They need special care and patience when it comes to their needs. Healthcare professionals who have worked with Special Olympics of Southern California have found that this population is at an increased risk for health issues like low bone density, tooth decay, being overweight or obese, and nail or skin conditions. Healthy People 2020's objective for this population is to maximize health, prevent chronic disease, improve social and environmental living conditions, and promote full community participation, choice, health equity, and equity of life among individuals with disabilities of all ages. Healthy Athletes is a program created by the Special Olympics of Southern California. It is dedicated to providing health screenings and education to the athletes in a fun and welcoming way to reduce any anxiety they often feel at doctors. Often families and individuals with intellectual disabilities do not understand what is needed to optimize their health. Healthy Athletes provides accessible information, resources, and policies that will help support them in realizing a sustainable and productive life. There are 30 programs in 11 different counties that are offered. Athletes in competitions are matched up with others of the same gender, age, and competitive ability. Some of the sports offered are track and field, soccer, softball, swimming, and volleyball. Cheerleading is a sport they are looking to add. Volunteering can be done on a one-time basis or may be ongoing. They may work inside or outside of sport events. Inside sport events are usually at competitions where they guide the athletes through drills and make sure the events are running properly, while outside of sport events may be at a fundraising event or in the office. The requirements vary to become a volunteer. Majority just differ in age requirements. However, to become a volunteer as a coach, you need experience or knowledge about that sport you are coaching. Being an intern rather than a volunteer takes a little bit more skills to be able to apply. They must be proficient in computer skills, particularly with Microsoft Office Suite, have excellent verbal, written, and organizational skills. They must demonstrate initiative and be able to perform tasks independently. They must also complete and pass a national criminal background check and an online protective behavior training course. Internships are available in development and fundraising, marketing and communications, sports and programs, and business administration and special projects. Health and Wellness is a program created for individuals with or without intellectual disabilities. They are given guidance, direction, and encouragement by a trained wellness coach. The program lasts for 8 to 10 weeks, and training sessions occur once or twice a week for an hour-and-a-half session. The benefits you will receive are learning the importance of healthy eating, building lifelong healthy habits, and healthy and fun recipes. The Special Olympics School programs encourages inclusion, participation, and leadership in the students through sports. The partnership between the organization and school includes sports trainings, inclusive leadership, and a whole school engagement of students of all ages. The schools can participate on 3 levels by becoming a unified champion school, a champion school, or a school partner. The youth leadership will teach the kids of the community to respect individuals with intellectual disabilities. They also have unified clubs where those with or without intellectual disabilities can play on a team together so that they can feel united. The school programs is a way for Special Olympics of Southern California to market their program to its communities. If you were to work for this organization, some behaviors and skills you would need are to be calm, patient, caring and compassionate, and to have good verbal communication skills. There are a few ways this organization has worked on cultural competence for this community. One way they do it is by their National End the R Word Day. They do this by spreading the word and bringing awareness to how offensive using the word retard is. The phrase is derogatory, and their starting point with this campaign is to create a more accepting attitude and community for all people. Take the pledge to use respectful people-first language and bring about this inclusion. Another way of becoming more culturally competent is by their health programs by training healthcare professionals. After working for the program Healthy Athletes, healthcare professionals go back to their practices with an increased knowledge and compassion for people with intellectual disabilities. The last way is by creating language guidelines. They created a terminology so there won't be any negative attitudes or stereotypes against those with intellectual disabilities. For example, using Special Olympic athletes rather than Special Olympians, or a person uses a wheelchair rather than they are confined or restricted to a wheelchair. This will help ensure that all people are portrayed with individuality and dignity. Below are some key contacts to reach out to for any questions, comments, or concerns about the organization or its website. Here are the sources that I used to make this presentation, and I hope you enjoyed my video about the Special Olympics of Southern California. Thank you for watching and listening.